Good evening, Thunder fans. It is a great night for some high school basketball. I'm Zachary Wilson alongside Mary Claire Zacharias. The Thunder are rolling right now, winners of 5 straight, sitting alone atop the EKL standings. St. James will host a hot Blue Valley Southwest team tonight, looking to carry on their hot streak into the postseason.
The Thunder have their hands full tonight, even if some may not see it that way. Blue Valley Southwest is coming off a huge road win over the Stags on Tuesday night. The Timberwolves entered that matchup winless in their last 9 games against Miege, making that victory even more significant. Leading the charge for the Timberwolves is Mia Hansen. She is averaging 12 points per game this season, but her true impact goes far beyond the stat sheet. Hansen lifts up her teammates, sets the tone, and provides incredible leadership. This Timberwolves team features several playmakers, including freshman phenom Kylie Werkheiser, a rebounding machine. She's coming off a double-double performance against the Stags and has proven to be a force inside. The Thunder have been playing outstanding defense as of late, but tonight they will be tested by a well-executed and confident offense Blue Valley Southwest brings to the table.
Just like you said, Mary Claire, the Timberwolves will not lack the size or intensity needed here tonight. Winners of 2 straight will look to put an end to the Thunder's dominant stretch they've been on, led by that defense. And the Thunder know what's at stake tonight. With a win, they will clinch the EKL and win the conference, something they haven't done in a lot of years.
The Thunder took care of business Tuesday night and now flip the page to another EKL matchup. They're riding a 5-game winning streak, and it all started after their loss to Aquinas in the championship game of the Newton tournament. If that sounds familiar, it should. The first time the Thunder faced the Saints and came up short, they responded with a 9-game winning streak, a run that was eventually snapped in that same Newton championship game. So in a lot of ways, we have seen this before. There are 2 factors behind this latest surge: unselfish basketball and a renewed commitment to defense. They're sharing the ball and taking pride in making the extra pass. It is not easy to defend for all 4 quarters, as it is much easier to not be in the gap and stay silent. But the Thunder are doing the opposite. They are communicating very well, and they have fully bought into the game plan night in and night out. And right now, that commitment is fueling one of the hottest stretches of their season, Zach.
Yep, St. James and Blue Valley Southwest up next on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. As we meet tonight's players, what are your keys to the game, Mary Claire?
It's senior night in the Thunderdome, and everyone knows what that means. It's anyone's night. For the Thunder, it's simple. Take away second chance points. The Timberwolves have freshman Werkheiser, and she recently broke the single-game school record with 23 rebounds in a game. And guys, she's only a freshman. And no, those were not rebounds off her own misses. They were hard-earned boards, battling down low, working through contact, and owning the paint. If the Thunder don't rebound the basketball, they could be in trouble. They have to be physical, secure the rebound, get out in transition, and finish at the rack. Offensively, I would love to see Tegan Bietti get going early as she is facing her former team. Blue Valley Southwest is coming in with momentum after a big win, and the Thunder are riding a 5-game winning streak of their own. Everything points to this one being tighter than some might expect. Get ready for this back-and-forth battle.
Absolutely, Mary Claire. We get set for tip-off. See a bit of change in the starting lineup. Mally Ersick joining the starting lineup here on senior night, bringing the energy for the Thunder.
Mally Ersick more than capable for causing some trouble tonight for the Timberwolves. 3 seniors on this St. James Academy basketball team. Elle Robinson, Mally Ersick. Unfortunately, Emma Smith is officially out for the season with her injury. Thunder have missed her this season. By far, probably the best defender St. James has on this team, which causes many players for the Thunder to step up, and they have. But you got to watch out for Mia Hansen. For Blue Valley Southwest tonight, I played club basketball with her sister and Mia Hansen. I am very good friends with them. She can ball out on any given night, and she went 5 for 11 from the field against Liège and got herself 14 points. Thunder are going to have to lock in on all the starting 5 Blue Valley Southwest brings to the table, Zach.
Yeah, it looks like for the Timberwolves, 3 or more players standing at or about 6 foot. So having Ersick in there to start the game could end up being huge for the Thunder and matching up with Blue Valley Southwest size.
For sure, that just means we got to be physical in the paint and wanting to get on the floor, because that's going to happen many times tonight.
We have the freshman Werkheiser and the sophomore Sullivan to tip it off. And St. James maintains possession early. Robinson, cross-court pass. Vietti a 3. Off back rim. Rebound Hansen.
Want to see better ball movement right there. Can't have a shot off that first pass. Got to move the ball a little bit more. More movement on offense. Coach Snell wasn't happy about that at the end of their game on Tuesday night.
Southwest working the ball around the key, and a careless turnover there. It's number 23, Kylie Cross.
Mally Ersick just forcing that turnover right there, being in that gap. That's what she brings to the defensive end. And obviously her wingspan as well.
Vietti tries another 3. This one off the rim as well. Rebound Werkheiser, one of many we'll see here tonight. And Hansen wants to push the pace here.
Sachs, good on-ball defense right here. Southwest gotta set some screens here. Thunder playing good defense early.
Thunder showing that aggressive look we've seen these past few weeks. Done them so well. Scrap for the ball. Ends up in Sachs' hands. Goes for the layup and is fouled.
That's what Coach Snell wants to see, especially early from his team. Getting downhill and getting to the charity stripe. They got to see that ball go through the net to gain confidence.
Sachs hasn't been at the line a lot this season. Is more than capable of knocking him down. As I say that, first one rattles out.
She's only shooting 72%, which is pretty good for 43 attempts. She gets downhill and most of the time finishes them at the charity stripe, but it's a visible turnover when you miss both free throws. Thunder need to have them tonight.
Lid on the rim. We are scoreless almost 2 minutes into this game. Hansen called for the travel.
Macy Hansen just a little rattled on that one. Just because that defense for the Thunder getting Southwest on their heels, but they got to score on the offensive end.
Sullivan, mid-range, not there. Ersic is fouled on her way up. Will also go to the line. Chance for the senior, get her team first points on the night.
Mally Ersic, she needs to be physical if she's in the starting five, because all starting five players, they're playing physical and they're willing to get on the ground. And she was willing to get in the paint there. And now she's at the charity stripe, knocks the first one down.
Can't connect on the second. Rebound Cross. Gets it up ahead to Werkeiser. Timberwolves in transition. Ball will stay with Southwest. Great defensive hustle by Sachs there to prevent the fast break points.
That is getting back in transition. That's huge. Southwest currently on a 2-game winning streak with wins over Blue Valley and then Miege on Tuesday. They were on a 4-game losing streak, but they're backing that up with a 2-game winning streak. Playing their best basketball of the season right now.
Sachs good from 3. Freshman not afraid to let it fly, and you see why right there.
No hand in the face. I'm shooting that all day. Shooting over 35% from beyond the arc this season. She's going to knock that down.
Deflected out of bounds by Ersic. Southwest ball.
Good minutes here from Mally Ersic, getting in the gaps, owning her playing time right now. Haven't seen much from her this season. She's showing Coach Snow why she should be in the game.
There, one way or another, Thunder come up with their 4th turnover. Some caused by them, some caused by Southwest. Only 3 minutes into the game here. That defense definitely showing out, and Sachs sparks another 3. Early 7-0 lead for the Thunder.
No one's there backside for the Timberwolves, so she's going to shoot that. It's wide open.
Hansen dribbles it off her foot. Go with the Thunder again. Almost a whole new lineup. Robinson will remain.
Early 7-0 lead here for the Thunder. All credit to their defense. Southwest scoreless.
Now into the game for the Thunder. Ganson, Simmons, Albright, and Ruger. Ball deflected out of bounds by the Timberwolves. Into Simmons.
You see this inbounds play all the time. They're trying to get Robinson to post up in the middle. Little screen action. Ganson will handle it now.
Simmons for 3. It's going to be short. Can't get the shot to fall. Ganson comes up with it.
Simmons is making most of those, Zach, in pregame warm-ups. Just didn't get enough power through her legs on that one. Credit to that Southwest player's closeout.
Albright, wide open look, settles for the jumper, just off, too strong. Cross with it for Southwest, driving through the paint. Layup high off the glass is good. Great play there.
Yeah, what a take there from Kylie Cross. Just strong take using her outside hand. Thunder can't stop it.
Robinson cannot get the and one to fall, but Thunder picking apart this zone defense early.
And they're getting that backside because it looks like Blue Valley Southwest is just being lazy. I mean, everyone is open on that backside defensively, and they're taking advantage of it. And I'm glad they're not just shooting up threes because yes, Sachs made 2, but Tegan Vietti was 0 of 2. So getting downhill, and most likely you'll get to the free throw line as well.
Definitely hurt to see Sachs come off the floor so soon after sparking those 2 straight threes there. But Robinson splits the free throws. Kylie Cross now pushing it in transition. It's to Hansen.
Good active defense here from Lila Simmons.
Hansen sparks a deep 3, nothing but net. Southwest not trying to go away here this early in the game.
That was from downtown from Macy Hansen, my former teammate. Knocked down 14 points in their win on Tuesday, along with 5 assists. She's a shooter from outside.
Ruger open in the corner for 3, in and out. The foul, fighting for the rebound on Simmons. Thunder's first foul of the game.
And that's key, especially with Ireland Sullivan. We saw her pick up some foul trouble on Tuesday night, but she doesn't have one yet. And Coach Snell told me that if Lila Simmons wants to get more playing time, she's got to increase her defensive intensity, and that's what she's doing right now, Zach. You can see she is active defensively, and that's why she's staying in this game.
Hansen trying to find Werkheiser in the post.
He's
double teamed, stolen away by Albright. Strong take, easy off the glass for 2.
Strong take, and that was all rewarded on the defensive end. They were sending that triple team right there, and Emmy Albright was going to be the third, and she was just weak side. She'll take it the distance.
The Thunder continue to show out on defense. Robinson gets the block on Hansen, tries taking it coast to coast. Takes one too many steps. Now Cross trying to drive it into the lane. Finds Werkheiser for 2. That is what the Thunder cannot allow. It's what they've been so good at, preventing these past couple of weeks. Yeah. Letting their opponents get into the paint.
Absolutely. Only the first points of the night for Werkheiser. She has 2 double-doubles on the season and only a freshman. She's played big minutes for this Southwest team this season.
Ganson sparks a 3 for the Thunder. At some point on that possession, Timberwolves just like they were just standing around.
And look, their defense right now is just not up to the caliber that St. James is, and they got to lock in defensively right now, or this could get away from them. Because, yes, it's 13-7, but the Thunder really rolling in transition.
Hansen guarded tightly. Get it back into Werkheiser. Corner for Hansen, short. Rebound is Simmons. Tries to get it down to Ruger, taken away by Hansen, and she throws it off Ruger's foot.
Good hands there for Mia Hansen. Looked like she's a little shaken up on that last shot. You see Elle Robinson in the paint, passing it out to Tatum Ganson. She shoots only 22% from 3 this season, but she knocks that one down.
It's like Hansen might have banged knees with Simmons there. Cross gets up to Macy Hansen.
Macy Hansen playing big minutes this season for Blue Valley Southwest, taking up the point guard role.
Cowan cross-court pass. Back to Cross. Another layup high off the glass. Just can't get that one to finish. Great look for the Timberwolves on that possession.
And that's where the Thunder need to beat Southwest right now. You saw 2 players for Southwest just jogging down the floor. You could easily get a 2, and we're back the other way. Number 15, Hazel Dilova, enters this game for Blue Valley Southwest. Played club basketball with her as well. She's a really good player. She puts in the work every day. I'm telling you guys, she is a hard worker, and it pays off. She also plays softball as well. She's a great person off the floor.
Hansen looking to get it into the paint. Back out to Dilova. 3 is long. Albright. Back to Sachs. Thunder getting their first taste of what this game will be like with Elle Robinson on the bench.
Sachs needs to go to the rack here. Shot clock off.
Ursic in the corner, 3 is no good. Quick rebound, shot up by Vietti, no good. It'll be the end of your first quarter. St. James 13, Blue Valley Southwest 7.
Thunder once again, just great team defense. Everyone doing their job out on the floor, just locking down Mia Hansen. She has 0 right now, and she's on the bench right now. Thunder just need to keep scoring the basketball and keep up their defensive intensity, and we can get away with this one for a while.
The Thunder definitely not letting Southwest carry their momentum into their building here tonight, especially on senior night.
For sure.
So much to play for. St. James team already motivated enough heading into the playoffs here in a couple weeks.
And the Thunder got the 69-43 win last year over the Timberwolves, and each player on the Thunder team just dominated. Many bench players got in, got their minutes, played very well. See Coach Snell right there in his 6th year leading this Thunder team. Thunder currently 17-4 on the season and 5-0 on the EKL, Zach. That's huge.
Now with the win here tonight, Thunder win the EKL, toughest conferences in the state. Loaded with talent all over.
Yeah, when you think about the EKL, we got Miege, we got Aquinas, Blue Valley North, Blue Valley Southwest. I mean, we got some big teams right there, especially Blue Valley North with Ann Fritz leading the way. They've had many stars go through their program. Jalea Davis playing at KU, absolutely balling out, and Aubrey Shaw now at Harvard.
And the Thunder sure peaking at the right time here, as we see this aggressive defense continue to unfold. Kickball called on Vietti. Merkhiser to it in, gets the angle on Sullivan but cannot finish at the rim. Vietti once again pushing it in transition. Sachs drives baseline, taken away by Cowan. Up to cross in transition. Stolen away by Albright. This is what Emmy Albright does. 2 more points for the Thunder. That's easy for Emmy Albright. We've seen that all season.
Way too easy because her teammates are doing their job. Sent that double team to Kylie Cross in the corner. Kylie Cross can't do anything. Her players cannot get open because the Thunder is locking them down. Emmy Albright goes the other way and finishes the easy lay.
Ursic up to Sullivan. Good look. Shot rolls off the rim. The wrong way for the Thunder. Albright almost pokes it away once again.
That was a great look there from Ireland Sullivan. I mean, once again, Blue Valley Southwest just not being physical defensively at all. I mean, Ireland Sullivan could just go all the way down in the lane, and they can't do anything about it. Here's Emmy Albright's steal. I mean, Blue Valley Southwest just jogging down the floor. Emmy Albright's going to get that all day long.
You have noticed through the course of this game, Blue Valley Southwest help side defense has been non-existent.
At all. The players for St. James are just wide open back there. If you do a little backdoor cut, you can do that all game long, easy win.
Thunder have been able to drive at will tonight, just like Sachs is doing now. Out to Sullivan for the 3. Good.
We've seen Ireland Sullivan shoot beyond the arc a lot of times. She went to 20% 2 weeks ago to shooting 37% from 3.
Thunder definitely been shooting well from 3 here tonight. Helps to have those open looks. Ganson finishes with the left.
And you heard Coach TJ right there. He said, get back. No one is back for Blue Valley Southwest. And just good job there from Ganson to finishing that one.
Thunder lead is up to 11 here. See how Southwest responds. Hansen tries a bounce pass, not on target. Albright in transition. Ahead to Ganson. Trapped.
I feel like that was our very first time, Zach, that we saw defensive intensity there from the Timberwolves.
Timeout called by Coach Snell.
Stelisak just working in the paint. Ireland Sullivan wide open. Werkheiser not even there. Stelisak's kind of screened her, but not. Wide open three there from Sullivan. And there we go. That Ganson just easy finish there. Good defense there from Dilova. I mean, she was straight up, just went in her body. The Thunder extend their lead here by 11. Timberwolves need to get something going here offensively, Zach.
And St. James could have a lot more. A lot of missed opportunities that could have went either other way. So
you're right. Free throws, layups. Coach TJ is in his 7th season at Blue Valley Southwest after joining the program in 2019. In addition to serving as the head varsity girls basketball coach, he also is the PE and health teacher. I had the opportunity to play for Coach TJ in club ball when I was younger, and he is a great coach, but an even better person off the court and someone who truly cares about the growth and success of his players.
Thunder been playing exceptionally well tonight, but Ruger off her knee. Awkward turnover there for the Thunder, out the timeout. Southwest with a deep three, all air. Thunder get it right back.
Yeah, not a great shot selection there from Kennedy Reddy. I mean, that was a deep three already. Defender in her face. Like a little more passes for that one. But that helps the Thunder. Still, Sachs will bring it up.
2 pairs of sisters on the floor right now for Southwest. Werkheiser sisters and the Hansen sisters. So not often you see that.
You don't. Especially on the varsity level as well. Only freshmen.
And here's Robinson. What do you got to say about Robinson? That's exactly what she does. Here she is on senior night. Absolutely dominating in the paint. Foul on the Thunder.
Mia Hansen back into this game. If she wants to get her team back into this one, they got to start playing as a team. Miscommunication there.
Here's Albright in transition, blocked away by Hansen. Great defensive effort to get back on the fast break. Looks like all was lost. Ganson with the steal ahead to Albright. Exceptional chase down block there by Macy Hansen.
Yeah, Hansen blocked that with authority. She was chasing her down. Wouldn't let that one go.
Ganson stolen away by Cross. Hansen now trying to get into the paint. Poked away by Sachs. And L. Robinson up ahead of everyone for another easy 2. Thunder lead by 15.
And there we go. All starts on the defensive end. Transition buckets. We get those all the time.
Hansen wants a 3 in the corner, doesn't get it. Foul will be called on the block attempt under the basket. Robinson picks up her first.
Now Werkheiser just trying to go to work in the paint here, and here's L. Robinson, rip drive over the Werkheiser sisters. Nothing Blue Valley Southwest could do about that. Benedictine commit Robinson, she's headed to Atchison next year.
Werkheiser too strong on the first. Into the game once again, Ireland Sullivan and Mally Ersick.
Mally Ersick getting those minutes because she was physical defensively to start this one.
Seniors sure have been exceptional here tonight.
Werkheiser not the best free throw shooter, only shooting 49% on the season, and that's key for the Thunder, but not good for Blue Valley Southwest. You saw Mia Hansen there get a little handsy there with Ireland Sullivan with a 2-hand push.
Thunder looking to build upon their already large lead here halfway through the second quarter. Ganson 3, no good. Hansen gets it all the way to the basket, uncontested. Can't get it to fall with the right.
And that was a great drive, Zach. Michu was just wide open, got through everyone, just couldn't finish. Robinson looks to do the same exact thing she did on the last possession, but Werkheiser denies her.
Would have been a great connection there between the seniors on senior night. Ersick finding Robinson. Ersick called for the kick ball there.
Hansen will exit this game
with those 2 fouls.
Yep. And that's key for Blue Valley Southwest. I mean, she is their best player. Kylie Cross is going to have to step up here, the senior leader. Only has 2 tonight. She's got to start cooking.
Hansen wants a deep 3, hit one before. That one just short.
Thunder will let Macy Hansen shoot those deep 3s. Maybe not the closer ones, but they'll let her shoot that deep 3 because that's not a high probability of that one going in.
Cross looking to drive. Lane is empty, but blocked away by Sullivan. Thunder ahead in transition. Robinson just going to take this one all the way, just short.
Now they're getting up and down like we all want to see here. Thought that one was easily going to go in there for Kylie Cross. There was no help defense there, but then good recovery there from Sullivan to get that block as they find the weak spot in the defense. Hazel Dilova, 0-3 on the night, gets that one to go.
Great backdoor cut. One of the small flashes of an effective Southwest offense we've seen here tonight. Great mid-range jumper there by Sullivan. Likely learned that one from Robinson. See
yes.
that all the time.
We don't see that much from Sullivan, but if she has it, she'll knock it down.
Careless pass by the Timberwolves. Sullivan tries taking it all the way. Will be fouled and sent to the line.
Sullivan wanted to finish that one with the little Euro step. Here's Ireland Sullivan. Just easy there. Hansen, a little bit of a contest there, but Ireland Sullivan has that height advantage over her. She knocks that one through. Sullivan will be at the line, shoots 58%, knocks that down. Sullivan having a great season, 11 points per game, but 6 rebounds. A second chance opportunity she provides for her team is critical.
Sullivan knocks them both down. Thunder extend their lead to 17. Still showing this full court pressure. Has flustered Southwest throughout the duration of this game. Southwest finds the extra pass. Gets a good look from 3. Not to be. Ersick wide open. Knocks down the jumper from mid-range. Ersick sure having a great senior night here tonight.
She only has 3 points right now, but she's doing the dirty work on the defensive end that most players don't want to do.
Stolen away by Simmons. Thunder defense is just suffocating right now.
Unfortunate there from Simmons, dribbling it off her foot. Here we go, Simmons with the pass. Ersick with that easy mid-range. Once again, Hansen with the defense.
Love the confidence from the senior there to just shoot that one. You're
Yeah.
close enough. They can't get to you in time. Put it up.
No reason to try to do something fancy. Try to go in for the layup because it's wide open right there.
Stripped away on the shot.
had here, Zach. I mean, both teams playing physical down low, but mostly the Thunder being way more physical in playing as a team. We have not seen a lot of team atmosphere here from Blue Valley Southwest, at least in this first half. They could come out in the second half look like a whole different team. But the Thunder need to keep doing what they're doing right now. We cannot have a full-on collapse in the second half. They got to score the basketball and continue their defense, getting those transition points and finishing them at the rim.
Thunder defense has not missed a beat. Thunder come out looking strong as they have for this whole EKL stretch. We will be back with you after halftime. St. James leading by 17 over Blue Valley Southwest.
From Lenexa, Kansas, this is TBN Pulse.
Hello, Thunders. My name is Ben Mickelson. I'm coming to you from the venerable Bishop Fulton J. Sheen production studio at St. James Academy. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 8 of TBN Pulse. In today's episode, Jack Dahlstrand interviewed TBN's commentator Salvador Valera on the new Marion Stadium. Jacob White gives us a look at Abe's son's famous talent. Caroline Zacharias produces a piece on teaching theater, and Valerie Venezuela has an interesting look at basketball. This is TBN Pulse.
I love Marion Stadium. It's an amazing stadium. They did a great job building it. It's really fun to kind of have your own stadium, especially for your senior year. You get to have home football games and stuff. We're not traveling. It looks amazing. I love the cross and stuff they added on top. It's really nice to get to have our own press box. So we get to just kind of leave our setup up there, so in our room. So whereas we would have to travel for home games, we'd have to go to Aquinas and set up in their booth. But now we kind of have a permanent home and a permanent booth. And I mean, the view up there is great. It's one of my favorite things. It's great because we kind of have like a designated area now. We're not traveling, which was kind of the main thing with like the football team and like the band and us, was we're traveling everywhere for football games and soccer games. We never had home setup, but now it feels it adds a lot more professionalism to it, which is what we aim for, is giving like the most professional stuff possible. Yeah, the atmosphere it's amazing because for this upperclassmen, like the juniors and the seniors, this is like our first impressions of getting to have actual home games. And for the underclassmen, sophomore, junior, and freshmen, they kind of get to see this and live this for years to come. And for the freshmen, I mean, it's just a great time for them to be here because there's a lot of new stuff happening. I think it's only up from here. TBN's made a lot of improvements over the last, like, just even when I joined last year and started to do more. It's made a lot of improvements. Our broadcasts are getting better and better week by week, and it's able to feel more like a professional broadcast, which you see on like NBC or Monday Night Football or whatever you watch. Like, you get to see it feels more professional, and it's only getting better.
Thanks to Jack Dahlstrand for that piece. And now on to Jacob White and a popular game with Popular Gamer.
To many, Clash of Clans, an online multiplayer strategy game, is just a way to have fun and relax. However, for St. James Academy senior Abe Sund, the game is much more than that. He began playing the game a few years ago, and since then he has perfected his strategy and has managed to attain a position coveted by many unemployed men in their 20s. First in the world in Clash of Clans.
Yeah, so it took a while. It took a lot of time and consideration, I guess. A lot of, not necessarily playing the game, but just thinking of a strategy that works pretty much through any base. And then I ended up finally coming up with one. So after those couple days of thinking of it, it just kind of flew pretty naturally. Yeah, just executed it each time.
Despite Abe's current skill at the game, his gameplay hasn't always been so dominant. See, Abe plays strategies which aren't meta. This means that he has to develop his own methods to take down opponents. This may seem like a lot of unnecessary work, but although playing non-meta strategies is a lot harder, opponents will have a harder time beating them, since they don't know what to expect. Early in Abe's Clash of Clans career, his anti-meta strategies were often flawed, which caused him to lose very frequently. However, since he developed his own niche strategies, he soon gained more skill than many players who mindlessly played the game. Abe has since perfected these strategies, which has allowed him to obtain his monumental position in the game. Unfortunately, Abe's future in Clash of Clans is appearing dimmer and dimmer with each passing day. Because he is an AP student and a cross-country captain, it is difficult for him to keep up with the game's constantly evolving strategy. On top of this, many of his opponents are unemployed and therefore have much more time to play the game than he does. Thankfully, Abe is not planning to go to college and instead will spend his time in his parents' basement playing this game for the rest of his life. So, it appears our champion of Clash of Clans is here to stay for the foreseeable future.
Don't quit your day job, Abe. And now, a student-produced commercial for one of our sponsors.
Performance Rehab is an outpatient, private physical therapy clinic that is physical therapist owned. Most of the injuries that we see at Performance Rehab are orthopedic in nature. We see a lot post-surgical, but we also see a lot of general aches and pains. Whether you have a total knee or you have a contact sports injury, we have specialists that primarily see those types of injuries. Our goal here is to help promote active and healthy lifestyles. So if that fits with anything that you may have, then maybe Performance Rehab may be a good fit for you.
Welcome back to TBN Pulse. Now we will take a deep dive into theater and get an inside look into a student athlete, if you can call it that, here at St.
We welcome you back here for the start of the second half. Thunder in control here.
Thunder need to continue playing team basketball. And when asked about the game plan heading into Friday night's contest and the keys for her personally to get the win, Mia Hansen said that when the team plays together and for each other, they are hard to beat. She added that putting pressure on defense, getting back quickly in transition, and forcing the Thunder to run a half-court offense will be crucial. For her personally, Mia said the key is getting rebounds. She explained that even if she has an off shooting night, which could be tonight, which she can't fully control, she can control, in all caps, her effort and ability to rebound. And Zach, Blue Valley Southwest needs to play as a team in the next 2 quarters.
Yeah, all those keys she highlighted are just about everything that's gone wrong for Southwest here tonight. Thunder have been able to play offense full floor. Defense has been suffocating, and they've not been good at containing inside the paint. So let's see if anything changes coming out the half.
And she is right. You can't control an off shooting night. You put in the work every day, and it's going to happen. You see LeBron James. He's supposedly supposed to score like 20 a game. Some nights he doesn't even have 10. So it doesn't mean you're a bad player, just your off night. And you can do other things that you can get rebounds, assists, not scoring. It's not all points.
Here's Robinson getting it over to Sachs. Sachs wants another three. Just off back rim there. Rebound to Hansen. Now Macy Hansen with it, trying to create some space.
Timberwolves look like they were coming out of halftime here, trying to do a dribble handoff. Tegan Vietti just not letting it happen for Mia Hansen.
Incredible hustle. Robinson gets down on the floor for the ball. Ends in a jump ball. Will remain with the Timberwolves.
Good defense there from St. James, all led by Tegan Vietti, saying deny defensively. Nowhere Kylie Cross and Macy Hansen can go with the ball.
Yeah, it looked like the Timberwolves were going to struggle to even get a shot up on that possession if it wasn't poked away.
And if I'm Kylie Werkheiser in the paint right now, once you set that screen, roll off it. But the Thunder are doing a good job denying that.
Here's Thunder 3-on-1. Ersic with the right-handed layup. She has 5 tonight. Thunder by 19.
Ersic having a night tonight on her senior night. Doing a great job on both ends of the floor.
Sachs trying to take away that right hand from Cross. Ball deflected and tripping up Cross. Werkheiser tries to spin off that pivot. Can't get the shot to fall. Sachs over to Sullivan.
Snell wanted her to shoot that ball. You saw him clapping after that one. She was wide open at the top of the key.
Sullivan, ball stripped away in the paint. Ball remain with the Thunder, 16 to shoot.
Thunder need to get a good shot off here, right here. Need to get a good shot off this inbound. And it's in the corner, so it's not usually under the basket, so they got to draw up a different play.
Sachs trying to get into the lane. Sullivan will fire that three, and it falls.
Ireland Sullivan is hot to the second half of the season. She has 2 threes tonight.
Kind of slow on the defensive end, getting back for the Thunder. Gives up the easy 2. Sullivan wants another. It's going to be just short. Rebound Hansen.
Why not shoot it if I'm Sullivan right there? You've already made 2. Try to make it 3. What a move there. Mia Hansen with the scoop and score off the board.
Beautiful pump fake into the step through. Great finish.
She secures her first points of the night, and it's just the start of the third quarter. And that's key for the Thunder coming into this game. They wanted to lock down Mia Hansen and the Hansen sisters, I guess I should say, and they're doing a good job of that.
Ersic called for the foul there. Bit awkward break going for the ball.
And they're setting up this full court pressure. Mia Hansen does not look 100% right now. She's limping. She got hit earlier right in the knee. She's trying to push up the floor.
Hansen tries to force the pass into Werkheiser. Thunder are all over it.
Yeah,
have been all night.
Yeah, a lot of bodies in the paint there. Molly Ersic just at the right place at the right time. Get her hands on that one. Kylie Cross will inbound. These two teams are 5-5 against one another since January of 2018. As Coach TJ Taylor forced to call a timeout.
Enough cannot be said about this Thunder defense. They have showed up every single night without fail, all 4 quarters, and proven why they are one of the best teams in the state right now.
And I want to emphasize,
dangerous team coming into the playoffs.
And I want to emphasize what you just said, Zach. You said all 4 quarters. They're not playing amazing defense just for the first half, coming out of the second half, we're sloppy. No, it's all 4 quarters, and that is huge. If you want to win a state championship, which would be the Thunder's first ever, it starts right here in this defense. And you don't want to light it up even because you're winning right now. You got to keep that going because that prepares you going into the playoffs.
In the experience of the Thunder, too, a pretty young team overall, and they're all playing like they've been here before. Even Zach's playing here like she's a 4-year vet.
Oh, yeah. You know what my dad says, Zach? Act like you've been there before. Play like you've been there before, and they're playing like that right now. I mean, most of these girls play club basketball, and Caroline Rieger and Macy Hansen play on the same club team. So, I mean, they know each other out here. I mean, most of these girls play club basketball, so they know what it takes. And it's not like they're playing for little independent clubs. I mean, they're playing for MoKan. They're playing for Missouri Phenom in EYBL, which is the highest you can play. So they know how to play against big competition.
Cross again, struggling to get the ball in. Eventually gets it into Werkheiser. Stripped away by Robinson. Has an opportunity in transition. Easy left-handed layup for Robinson.
That is a definition of running in transition there. Elle Robinson finishing that easy transition bucket.
And Sachs, I think it was, put it on a dime for her, made it all that much easier for the Thunder to succeed in transition, as they've done all night. Unfortunate double dribble called on Sullivan.
And there we saw Sachs going through the middle of the floor over the top of that Southwest defender. Robinson going window shopping on that one with the easy deuce.
Hansen gets it out to Dilova. Into Werkheiser, fouled and one. Awkward shot attempt, gets it to fall.
Tough finish there from Werkheiser in the paint. Off the backboard, wow. This girl's only a freshman. She's going to be good, Zach.
No doubt. That kind of size in this sport, and in practice, be a force to be reckoned with.
And she broke the school's single-game scoring record. Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry, I meant to say set a new score record by breaking the single-game rebound record with 23 boards in a game. That's crazy impressive for only a freshman.
That's like Audie Crook numbers if anybody watches some women's college basketball.
Audie Crook, she is a force in the paint for Iowa State. She's going to go crazy in the WNBA.
Great backdoor cut. Can't connect on the floater. Robinson bullying her way out of trouble there. And Sullivan will try to do the same and be called for the foul. Thunder's aggression kind of getting to them, but up 17, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sure, Coach Snell isn't too disappointed in how Sullivan picked up her first foul.
Yeah, and you just saw that Sullivan drive. Every coach loves their player to take a charge, and that's what Dilova just did on the defensive end for the Timberwolves. See Mia Hansen inbounding the ball here. Only has 2 points tonight, but broke the school's single-game scoring record with 34 points earlier this season. She can score the basketball, but just not her night tonight on the offensive side.
Thunder forcing 2 straight balls out of bounds here. Defense doesn't stop just because you're up big, nearing later stages of the game. Intensity never goes away.
Yeah, no way. You got to get those reps in this one, especially games when you're leading by a lot.
Dilova gets it back into Werkheiser. Over 2, and deja vu from the last shot. Gets it to go off the glass for the and one.
This is happening right now because Blue Valley Southwest is getting more and more paint touches late in this third quarter, and that's why they're gaining buckets right now. Werkheiser just too physical in the paint for the Thunder to handle. She tries to get this three-point play.
And with that high arcing shot, she finishes it. Timberwolves now down by only 14. Sullivan trying to help the Thunder recuperate here. Backdoor cut, Ganson. Stolen away, Hansen. On the fast break. Stripped away by Albright. Great hands.
Blue Valley Southwest stepping up defensively and offensively. Thunder got a score. Coach Nell telling Caroline Rieger right now and his whole team to slow it down.
Sullivan drives to the paint just too easy. No one there to stop her.
Looked like a little bit of contact there. Coach Snell wants, but we'll go the other way. Sullivan finishes it.
Reaching foul called on Southwest.
Here we go. Sullivan's layup. Snell tells her to slow down. No way. Ireland Sullivan's always on a motor. Goes to the rack. Finishes the two.
And the rest really letting them play here tonight. Fighting over those screens and in the paint. Seems to have worked in the Thunder's advantage overall. Leading by 16 here. There will be a foul call.
Just a lot of movement on offense for the Thunder, which is forcing those possible fouls there for Blue Valley Southwest, and they finally get a call here for St. James.
Sachs into Sullivan. Sullivan tries a deep two. All too easy for Sullivan.
And she wanted that one from the start. Usually it's a screen and then either an option for Ireland Sullivan to shoot or Tatum Ganson or whoever the screener was in that position to go roll.
Another out-of-control bounce pass into the lane. Seen a lot of that tonight. Not work out for the Timberwolves. Sullivan on the block once again. Fouled going up.
Ireland Sullivan knows she's hot. Calls for that screen right there. Werkheiser decides to go under. Can't go over to get a hand in her face. Sullivan knocks it through.
And the confidence to knowingly just look at the three-point line and step over it, knowing you're knocking down the shot regardless, is incredible. Only a sophomore, by the way.
Ireland Sullivan earning an all-EKL honorable mention last year for the Thunder, trying to work her way up to first team or even second team.
Back rims both of the free throws. Thunder back on defense.
Hansen looking for that little hop step there. Thunder fans wanted to travel on that one. They don't call it, but now they call it on Cowan in the paint. Sullivan forces it.
Yeah, Cowan just forced to kind of dribble in circles. No one really open. Thunder doing an outstanding job, as always. Robinson, corner for Sachs. Crossover, gets into the lane, floater off multiple parts of the rim and out. Here's Hansen from three, another deep one. Knocked one of those down in the first quarter. Looking to build some momentum here for the Timberwolves.
And the Thunder can live with that one. Only has two on the night. They know she can shoot, but they're up big right now. Sachs tries to get the three, just can't.
Careless pass. Great hustle by Ruger out of bounds. Will remain with Southwest.
Tough collision there from Caroline Rieger, hitting her head on that seat. Hopefully she's okay after that one.
Great play by Robinson to deflect the pass. Would have been an easy layup. Only 10 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Southwest looking to capitalize on the last shot. Werkheiser trying to get back into the lane.
Yeah, trying to go through her defender. Looked like there was some contact on that one, but good for the Thunder. Coach TJ barely talked to the refs. That's one of the things I love about him.
Albright too strong. And the Thunder are up 41-26, 15-point lead entering the fourth quarter. A bit slower in that third quarter. Not as many opportunities in transition, but still played some great basketball nonetheless.
Yeah, third quarter, both teams really getting up and down. Saw for like 2 minutes, Blue Valley Southwest had a little bit of fight in them with Werkheiser and one, and then both and ones. She got some 6 points on those two trips down the offensive side. But it's been all Ireland Sullivan tonight for St. James Academy, just having confidence. You saw on that one, calling for the ball, then knocking down that J. She's having herself a night. But as well as Mally Ersick and all the seniors, Mally Ersick, Elle Robinson, obviously Emma Smith not playing tonight with that injury. But they're just having good minutes on both ends of the floor.
Seen great moments from just about everyone on the team tonight. Team definitely came to play for their seniors here tonight, looking to close it out here in this fourth quarter.
In this senior class for the Thunder with great leadership on this team. You see Coach Snell's t-shirt says Snell's 3 Angels. Loving that t-shirt. But Elle Robinson will head to Benedictine next year to continue her career, academic career and athletic career for Benedictine women's basketball. And then as well with Emma Smith, she'll go to Benedictine as well to go play for their soccer team out in Atchison.
No lack of talent on this lineup whatsoever. Robinson. Jansen drives in and will be fouled. Timberwolves attempting to strip the ball away from her.
Smart decision there from Tatum Ganson. Could have easily shot that 3, but she shot fakes, tries to get to the free throw line, get her on the stat sheet.
Ganson knocks down the first.
Ganson hasn't been to the free throw line many times this season, but when she is, she shoots 50%.
Down drops the second. The Thunder have been sustaining their double-digit lead for ever since the first quarter. It came out hot and remained just hot enough to keep this game seemingly out of reach.
Yeah, and the Lady Thunder is doing a good job tonight containing their Blue Valley Southwest 2 best players, Mia Hansen and Kylie Cross, holding them to only 2 points alone. And they come into this game averaging double figures.
Cross into Hansen, tries the floater, off the mark. Foul called. Thunder ball.
Next game for the Thunder will be next Friday at Blue Valley North. Blue Valley North have a good team with Harper Winter on the 2029 Sports Center next list, and a good friend of mine I also played club basketball with, Caroline Wood. She's been having a great season.
So at what point did you play club basketball with the whole EKL or the state?
No. There's great players here in the Kansas City area, especially for girls basketball. Like we were talking about, Ann Fritz earlier, a big advocate for high school girls basketball in the Midwest.
Yeah, that Blue Valley North game is going to be huge. Last game of the regular season for the Thunder to go unbeaten in conference play and have that winning streak, playing like they are. Great move by Ganson, getting to the rim.
Crazy move there from Ganson. She's running down the floor like she's unfazed after the finish.
Timberwolves will be fouled and sent to the line, trailing by 19 here.
You see Ersick pushing the floor. And then Ganson going coast to coast across Kylie Cross, just crossing her over.
Off the glass with the left, too.
Tough finish there from Ganson.
Hansen on the other end, on the tail end of the trip to the line. Knocks them both down.
Hansen, obviously not the night she wanted to have, only 4 points. Wanted to lead. I talked to her this week, and she really wanted to lead her team to victory tonight. Thunder looked to come away with it.
Great steal by Kennedy Reddy here. Ganson tries a jumper just off the mark. Rebound Simmons. Thunder get the ball across the court. Sullivan just wants to take it to the rack. Out to Simmons for 3. Can't connect.
Unfortunate there from Simmons. Had 2 or 3 looks tonight. Can't knock either of them down. She's had some good minutes on the defensive end, though. She'll get the assignment right here on Hansen. Macy Hansen.
Kick ball called. Thunder defense is suffocating, even bending the rules of the game here tonight, forcing near 10 kickballs. Defends greatly out of these inbound sets. Moving screen called on Southwest.
Good read there from Tegan Vietti, going up against her former team, the transfer from Blue Valley Southwest. Read that play beautifully on Hansen. Hansen couldn't get it off, but Tegan Vietti has been aggressive in attacking downhill from the start. She doesn't have any points tonight, but I look for her to get on the stat sheet here.
Great pass and cut. Sullivan cannot finish, unfortunately. And Reddy up ahead, steps on the line. Missed opportunity for Southwest.
Good ball movement there for the Thunder. Just can't finish that one inside. Sachs will now come in for Ganson. Ganson will take a seat. Good minutes there from Tatum Ganson. Getting downhill. Got that pretty finish in the paint.
Mersick to Sullivan.
And really from the jump, I feel like, Zach, there just really hasn't been any intensity on the whole team for Blue Valley Southwest. I mean, we saw a little bit in like 2-minute spurts, but they really haven't had it all game long.
Haven't been able to sustain it. Seen it so many times in this last stretch, especially in EKL play. The Thunder kind of just sucked the energy out of the other team.
And that's what's key for the Thunder, like you said earlier, Zach. I mean, that was actually a great analysis that you had, Zach. I mean, playing it for all 4 quarters, that is so important, and not a lot of teams like to do that. Or choose to do it, because it is a choice.
Mersick tracks down the rebound, gets it to Sachs, will be fouled. Next foul by Southwest will send the Thunder to the line. 4:30 to play, leading by 17. I
mean, honestly, with that inbound play right there, Ersic really shouldn't be put in that situation anyway. I mean, just locked in the corner with that press, they're obviously going to trap right there. Got to get the ball in the middle of the floor. Sachs handles it.
Here's Simmons looking to drive. Just off to the right, gets her own miss and puts it in off the glass.
Good job there from Lila Simmons, not giving up on her first miss, but getting it back on the boards, finishing her own miss. Southwest has had success when they get the ball in the paint touches. That's when they scored most of their points, and they're not doing that in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Lila Simmons just going to work. Sullivan taps it to her, kind of like a volleyball. She finishes that 2 in the paint. That's Lila Simmons, a sophomore.
Yet again, another one of those bounce passes into the lane. Thunder just deny. All night they've been doing that. A foul on Vietti, center to the line. Seen a lot of that tonight.
A good take there from Tegan Vietti, being aggressive all night long, on both ends.
Kind of interesting, this Southwest team in transition will be as physical as it gets, but in their own defensive sets, kind of just get ran past sometimes.
At least tonight in this game, Southwest is just not getting back in transition. I really think that just killed them in the first quarter, because you got to win the first 5 minutes, and St. James won the first 5 minutes.
By the time that second quarter started, it seemed like all the air was out of Southwest. And as you can see there, Werkheiser not ready for the ball. Trips, kind of been the story of St. James, or Southwest night.
It kind of just seems like Blue Valley Southwest is just off tonight, and everyone has those games, but no one's really on, especially Hanson and Cross. Sorry. There's just not a lot of energy.
Thunder appear to be in no hurry here. 3.5 minutes left. Sachs thinks about the three, then fires it. Just off the mark. Werkheiser pushing it down in transition.
Good find there from Cowan on that backside. Thought that one was going to Dilova, but she tricked me up in the booth here. Just can't finish that one in the paint. Sachs tries to fight for it.
Southwest can't find an inbounder. Eventually gets it into Werkheiser. Out for the three. Too strong. Simmons the rebound. Pushing the pace. Passes it out. Ganson wants to take it in there. And just off the back rim. A lot of missed opportunities tonight here for the Thunder, but ones they're willing to live with. The amount of turnovers they forced.
Yeah, definitely unselfish basketball there from Simmons. Really wanted her to go up with that one.
Big three by the senior Ella Kenton for Southwest. Maybe can put some air into them in the final minutes. Have something to hang their hat on.
If they want to do that, they got to put pressure on the ball, and they're not doing that. They're trying to go in for her first points.
Vietti gets the and one to fall. Thunder still fighting to the final whistle.
Vietti finally gets her bucket there. Cracked a smile at the end of it with the turnaround off the window. She'll go to the line and complete the three-point play. Tegan Vietti having herself a season. First year actually playing for the Thunder, had that ACL injury a couple years ago. She earned all-tournament team in the Tonganoxie Invitational. Only a junior. You got to watch out for her college coaches. She's a fast player. She does track and field as well. She can change our team in a heartbeat.
Both teams appear to have some combination of reserves in here to finish out the last 2 minutes of this game. Not Caroline Ruger, though. She'll show you why right there.
What a great example of team basketball here tonight. Everyone has gotten on the stat sheet except Olivia Cantu, who just entered this game. It's just team basketball. Everyone can score.
St. James definitely showed up for their seniors here tonight. Be sent to the line as Southwest has accumulated 17 fouls this quarter. Thunder lead by 21, 1:35 remaining.
And on Tuesday, Zach, Blue Valley Southwest finished the game with 16 assists. They are 10-5 when they pass the ball that well, and we really did not see that tonight.
They had good ideas, good looks. The Thunder were just ready for it.
I agree with you.
All those passes into the paint could not connect.
They were looking for it. The thought was there. The Thunder is in help side.
Very easy to see, though, how Werkheiser could go off for the numbers that she's had.
For sure.
even in this game, it's been very obvious. He's one of the better players on the floor for Southwest.
And only a freshman as well, bright future in front of her.
The Thunder will have a week to prepare for Blue Valley North. Certainly will be a huge game on the road to finish this regular season.
Yeah, for sure. And God has given them a week for a reason. There's a lot to prepare for over there at Blue Valley North. I mean, you got the Schroering sisters, Harper Winter, Caroline Woods. I mean, there's a lot of playmakers over there you got to watch out for. And the plays that they run, Zach, I mean, they're next level.
You'd think when a team graduates 2 top 300 players in the country, they would regress, but Blue Valley North never skips a beat.
No way. The next game Blue Valley Southwest will be against Blue Valley West on Friday at Blue Valley West, so they also have a week to prepare against the Jaguars.
St. James taking a victory lap here. One final possession. Played a dominant game here today. Anyone thought maybe Southwest would give St. James some trouble. Sure got told different here tonight. Foul will be called. Albright sent to the line.
And Blue Valley Southwest graduated 5 seniors last year, including their leading scorer, Lily Unruh. Mia Hansen was trailing her with that scoring. And then also Lindsay Dill as well. She battled a lot of injuries in her career. Went to college for a little bit to play college ball, but unfortunately couldn't anymore with her injuries that she suffered. So Blue Valley Southwest had a lot to recover from, but Thunder just took care of business tonight on senior night when they needed to.
Complete team performance here from the Lady Thunder. This game will come to a close here momentarily. Thunder 55, Blue Valley Southwest 31. Great team win. Last home game of the regular season. Thunder will host 1, possibly 2 sub-state games here in the Thunderdome. But just great performance tonight. Nothing else to say.
I mean, you love when your team gets the win on senior night. EKL champs extending their winning streak to 6 on senior night. Can't ask for anything more from St. James Academy tonight. Taking care of business over the Timberwolves at home.
And the players loving it. L. Robinson having a good time. And hopefully you were having a good time here tonight. We will send you to the boys game nightcap senior night. God bless.